Am I the asshole for stealing the inheritance my brother swore he'd take from me? 20 plus years looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Your father revised the will after your last DUI and public scandal. He made it clear that Lena understands the company, while you've demonstrated a consistent inability to handle responsibility." Blake lunged toward me like he wanted to physically rip the documents out of my hands. I didn't move. I just looked at him, really looked at him, and realized he had spent his whole life believing he was entitled to everything I worked for. And Dad saw it. Blake stormed out and immediately began a smear campaign. He told extended family I manipulated Dad. He told his friends I forged documents. He claimed I seduced the lawyer. It got so ugly that at one point my aunt called me screaming, saying I was tearing apart the family for money. Money I didn't even ask for. Meanwhile, I was trying to hold the business together, attend investor meetings, and keep employees from panicking. Blake showed up to the office drunk twice, screaming that I stole his birthright. HR had to escort him out. The final straw came when he tried to break into Dad's old house late at night. Security caught him on camera hammering the keypad, yelling my name, saying the house belonged to him, and I was just a placeholder. I had no choice but to get a restraining order. I cried filling out the paperwork, not because I felt guilty, because it felt like I was losing my brother all over again, and maybe he never wanted to be my brother in the first place. It all came to a head during our final court appearance for the estate challenge he filed. He stood there, trembling with rage, telling the judge I manipulated our father, that I wasn't smart enough to run a company, that Dad would roll over in his grave if I kept control. And for the first time in my entire life, I didn't stay quiet. I told the court about the years Blake mocked me for working harder, the times he told people I was just the admin, even though I was negotiating deals, the way he bragged about being Dad's favorite when he barely showed up for holiday dinners. And then I said the thing I had never said out loud. I don't want to take anything from my brother. I just refuse to let him take away the last thing my father trusted me with. The judge ruled in my favor within minutes. Blake lost the appeal. He walked past me afterwards, eyes glassy, and whispered, "Dad should have picked me." I whispered back, "He did, for years. You just didn't do anything with it." That night, I sat in Dad's study, my study now, surrounded by his books and blueprints and half-written ideas, and I cried. Not because of the business or the house or the money. I cried because I realized the inheritance didn't break our family. It exposed what was already broken. And I'm still grieving a father and the brother at the same time. So, am I the asshole for honoring a will I didn't ask for and refusing to give my brother the empire he never worked for?